I am 56 years old. I began parasites cleansing 2.5 months ago. I used to take mimosa pudic acid and biofibrin. I saw the parasites leaving me, no side effects, but it was so slow and it seemed to never end. Then I read about turpentine pine gum spirits and all 360 reviews, and read the report of Dr. Jennifer Daniels, listened to her interviews, and decided to give it a try. Last Wednesday I ate 3 cubes of sugar with 1 teaspoon of turpentine, follow up with 3 tablespoons of castor oil. Then I drank a lot of water. I did everything as was prescribed by the Dr. Daniels report. Several hours later, nausea began, dizziness. I started vomiting, I could not even sit. I am lucky that I managed to make it to the hospital. I was in the hospital for 3 days, feeling absolutely terrible before I was able to go home. People, be careful. It is possible to die from this. Do not repeat my mistakes. I too became very sick from this gum spirit. I already have an autoimmune ray. So when I first took the gum spirit I felt amazing. 2 weeks. I was moving better than I had in years. After 3 weeks my body had enough, I couldn't even turn over in the bed. I had too much in my body at one time. My body just shut down. Now it is 6 months later and I still cannot walk without a walker. I cannot work either. I grew up on turpentine, but we only took it once, maybe twice a year. I understand why now. And I'm not part of any big pharma. Please be careful. I don't wish this pain on my worst enemy. If you are using this to paint with, that is fine, but do not ingest this into your body. There are some YouTube videos promoting taking a teaspoon or TBS of this with a lump of sugar. Don't do it. I tried it and was very sick. I've never been the same. What it does is it almost totally destroys the healthy flora, mucus lining of gut and stomach. It killed the good bacteria too. It has taken so long to get my gut back to a normal good flora level. That was over a year ago. Please don't ingest this. I became way more tired, even my joints started hurting a lot more. Your whole immune system starts in the gut. If you destroy your gut lining by drinking even a little of this, it is like swallowing battery acid. Don't do it. Please, if you care about yourself, don't do this. I beg you. Use common sense. Don't believe everything on YouTube. The use in this bottle reads solvent for removing paint or waxes. It also reads danger, harmful or fatal if swallowed. Now please entertain me. How can I intake this oil to kill candidas when the label says it's fatal if swallowed? Obviously, this is not the food-grade oil. I don't want to die by intaking this oil. So disappointed. I received this turpentine oil yesterday and this morning I was going to use it. When I opened the bottle, it smelled sour and bad. Then I read the label in the bottle. It says it is for removing paint or waxes. Then it says fatal if swallowed. This is the most unsafe and the scariest thing I've ever received from Amazon. Imagine if I didn't read the label and just consumed a teaspoon of this oil, then my family would need to call 911 and send me to the emergency room. Please advice. Thanks you. At first I really liked this. I heard good things. I have a stubborn autoimmune situation when feel that it could be parasites. I took it for 1 day, 1 teaspoon with a teaspoon of sugar, then they had diarrhea so I waited a day. Then I did 6 days, same thing except some days without diarrhea, but I made sure to go 3 times a day. I did experience some pain, but pretty used to pain so it didn't really bother me. Then I took a 2-day break and tried it again. I have not taken it for 3 days because of bleeding from my vagina and butt. I'm a little worried at this point and realize it would be better not to take it at all, or maybe only 1 drop a day. I saw some people talking about using turpentine to get rid of parasites. I accidentally used 2 tablespoons instead of 2 teaspoons. After 4-5 hours I started feeling drunk and then I started throwing up. Eventually I had to have some friends pick me up and take me to the ER, where I threw up everything else. The warning label on this bottle should be in red. Not just the flammable part.